Well, hello and how are ya? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Monday, November the 8th, 2021. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Tammy, Delfel, Ludwig, and Frank Ferguson. So without further ado, here's the birthday song for the two of you. Hey Frank, hey Tammy, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, that's another year older you've turned today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Tammy, hey Frank, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day, because brother, it's your happy birthday, a day today. I said it's your happy birthday, a day today, a day today. All right. Now, how about some Shen Show shout-outs? That's right, for the folks that like the Shen Show. Martin Kelly and Steve Clary, Jamie O'Driscoll, Leony, Pedraza, Fernandez, Marianne Williams, and Kelly Barton. Plus my Pokey pals, Amanda S. Little and Joseph Marshall. Yep. Bop, 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 bop. All right, looks like a weather forecast coming up for you right here, right now. And it's going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church located at 2054 Campus Drive right here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's right, 63301. Pastored by ordained pastor John Schumer. I'm telling you folks, if you want to find yourself a brand new church, which is good gospel reading right out of the Bible, a Bible-based church, why, there ain't no better church than Refreshing Word Fellowship Church, located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. Phone number is 636-333-0594. So, you can come on in on Sundays at our Sunday services at 11 a.m. And you can also come by on Thursdays at our hour of power prayer from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. So, there you have it. Come on over to Refreshing Word Fellowship Church, St. Charles, Missouri. All right, here's that weather forecast I told you I was going to bring up for you. Here we go. Let's see. It got up to about 76 today, 73 degrees today, which was, warmer than I was expecting. I didn't get to go out and spend a whole lot of time in it, but I did get to peruse a moment or two out there, but I didn't stay long. So anyway, it's not going to stay that way though. Mostly clear skies early, followed by cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Tuesday, in November, that's what this month is, November the 9th, mostly cloudy skies, high temperatures around 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies with low temperatures around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable east to northeast at about 4 miles per hour. Then it's going to be nice and chilly on Wednesday. Cloudy, but no rain, which is a good thing because I'm headed up to see my friend. Hey, wait a minute now. Whitney. Gotta fix my chair. Gotta come on up here, right up here. There we go. Gotta come and see my friend Whitney down there at Still Dentistry. Still Dentistry here in St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, sir, Bob. They do you some fine tooth work. Yes, sir. Whitney Doe is going to be down there. So anyway, she's one of my fans too. So give a shout out to Whitney. Anyway, I'll be seeing her on Wednesday, rain or shine, but it's supposed to be not shiny, just cloudy, but no rain. So that's a good thing. I don't like going out in the rain, 'cause I'm so sweet, I melt. Anyway, cold cloudy day with high temperatures around 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Cloudy with occasional rain showers after midnight. Low temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 100% rainfall, near a quarter of an inch. And then for November the 11th, or Thursday, rain showers in the morning with bright sunshine in the afternoon. High temperatures around 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. Clear skies with a few passing clouds overnight. Low temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Friday, your final... Wait a minute. How many final days of forecast are we going to have? For Friday, November the 12th, partly cloudy skies, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Highs near 47 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are west at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds west to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Saturday, for our final day of your 5-day forecast. Saturday, November the 13th, intervals of clouds and sunshine. Highs near 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness with low temperatures of 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Boy, I tell you what, these there muscle spasms are kicking my belly right in half, ain't they? Boy, trying to just slam me down into the ground is what they're trying to do, for sure. Anyway, hey, it looks like our events are going to be coming up next, and well, who better to bring us our events than Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie? Yes, Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie is our events sponsor because, well, she's got all kinds of things coming up, and when the holidays change, so does her product. Her projects. That's right, she makes all kinds of cool stuff. Well, this year she's got some more stuff coming up for Christmas and Thanksgiving. You ought to see some of the stuff she done for Halloween. Boy, I tell you what, she had a scary-looking clown wreath, boy. I tell you, it was so scary, it nearly made me spit my teeth. That's how scary it was. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, sirree, Bob. Anyway, I tell you what, you don't want to get no scarier stuff. You just got to be careful of what you're looking at whenever you see some of her stuff, because she's got some 3D action going on, I'm telling you. And, well, whenever you get that 3D action going on, well, fans, it looks pretty scary, don't you know? So, anyway, along with that, you got peruse her page on Facebook. That's what you do. Go to her Facebook page. Speaking of that, you can go to Refreshing Word Fellowship's Facebook page also and take a look-see at some of their stuff that they got going on. All right, here we go. Here's that stuff that we were talking about. Reserve your spot today for Santa's Winter Wonderland. That's right, Santa's Wonderland at Bass Pro Shops. Bass Pro Shops are now accepting reservations for photos with Santa, free photos with Santa, that is, from November 8th through December 24th, 2021. Starting now, November 8th, starting November 7th, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Sporting Goods. You can experience the magic of Christmas with Santa's Wonderland. That's right, at your local Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's Sporting Goods stores. That's right, make your free Santa photo reservation in advance. With advance reservations are required in all locations and can go quite quickly, so reserve early, reserve fast, and make it simple. Select your nearest store, select your preferred time, and show your confirmation at check-in and get your photos right then and there. If you'd like to figure out how to go about doing this, you can go on to basspro.com/shop/in/Santa-Wonderland question mark. Just go to basspro.com and you can check out the Santa Claus stuff. All you got to do is hit Santa's Wonderland. There you go. And that'll bring you over to that page, and then you can sign up, get your reservation for your photo. Photo ops, yep, you can get photo ops. But I tell you where to get your best photo ops. Down on Main Street. Main Street! Right here in St. Charles, Missouri, Main Street has Christmas Traditions. Yes, Christmas Traditions is going to be opening up November the 26th, 2021, here on Main Street. It's going to open up over at Frontier Park in the Pavilion, and it's going to have a cascaded parade of all the Santa Clauses and characters are going to parade themselves probably down Riverside Drive and around the corner at Boonslick and back up to the gazebo, where Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus will be lighting the lights and kicking off Christmas. That's right. November the 26th, 2021, from noon to 9 p.m. All right. And then it'll be reoccurring weekly throughout Christmas, through Christmas, from November 26th through Christmas. So there you go. How's the bowsy about? How's the bowsy about? The lighting on Beale Street. That's right, tree lighting. You can go on over the Beale Street tree lighting November 17th. And at the Streets of St. Charles complex, there is at 1650 Beale Street, the mayor, Borgmeyer, will be lighting up. That's Dan Borgmeyer. He'll be lighting up the 24-foot Christmas tree this year. It's free admission, 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. on November the 17th. All right, and that would be a Wednesday, November 17th. All right, okie dokie then. Wokey dokie then. Wokey dokie then. I got a story song for you today. A stranger came by the other day with a offer that set me a-thinking. He wanted to buy the old barn that's set out on the highway, and I told him right off he was crazy. He was a city type, and you could tell by his clothes, his car, his hands, and, well, the way he talked. He said he was driving by, and he saw that beautiful barn sitting out there in the tall grass, and wanted to know if it was for sale. Well, I told him he had a funny idea of what beautiful was, but sure, it was a handsome building in its day, but then there's been a lot of winters past with their snow and ice and howling winds, and then the summer sun beating down on that old barn till all the paint's gone, and the wood has turned to a silver gray. Now that old barn leans a good deal and looking kind of tired, yet the fellow called it beautiful. Well, that set me to thinking. I walked out to the field and just stood there gazing at that old barn, and the stranger said he'd planned to use the lumber to line the walls of his den in a new country home he was building down the road. He said you couldn't get paint that beautiful. Only years of standing in the weather, bearing the storms and scorching sun, only that can produce beautiful barn wood. Well, it came to me then, we're a lot alike, that old barn and I, only it's on the inside that the beauty grows within us. Sure, we turn silver and gray too, and we lean a bit more than we used to do. And then, when we were young and full of sap, But the good Lord knows what he's doing, and as the years pass, he's busy using the hard weather of our lives, the dry spells and the stormy seasons, to do a job of beautifying our souls that nothing else can produce. And to think how often folks holler because they want life easy. Now, they took the old barn down today and hauled it away to beautify a rich man's house. And I reckon someday, I'll be hauled off to heaven to take on whatever chores the good Lord has for me on that great sky ranch. And I suspect we'll be more beautiful than for the seasons we've been through here, and just maybe even add a bit of beauty to our Father's house. Maybe there will be peace within you today, and maybe you trust God that you are exactly where you are meant to be. I believe that friends are quiet angels who lift us up to our feet when our wings have trouble remembering how to fly. It came to me then, we're a lot like that, you and I, only it's on the inside that the beauty grows with us. Sure, we turn silver and gray too, and then lean a bit more than we did when we were young and full of sap. They took the old... Wait a minute. He was rereading it again. And we lean a bit too, more than we used to do when we were young and full of sap. And they took the old barn down today and hauled it away to beautify a rich man's house. So there you have it. That there was a solemn story. And it was pretty good, and I threw it over there on my Facebook page. So if you get a chance, go over to Shenandoah Briscoe, and take a look, or the Daily Red, or friends who like the Shen show, or what's the other page I got? Hello and how are you? Any of those pages. I threw it on there so that you could hear it, but there you have to read it yourself. So, any hoot nanny. I couldn't play the background music on account, well, it's a copyright thingy. Alright, here we go. The Velveteen Rabbit. Hey kids, it's time for TV Grandpa. That's right. It's time to come on in, climb up on the couch, or go jump on the bed, wherever you rest your sleepy head. Time for TV Grandpa. That's right. TV Grandpa Shenandoah is going to tell you a story. If you're ready, here we go. The Velveteen Rabbit. A soft and fluffy Velveteen Rabbit lived in a toy box in a boy's room. Each day, the boy opened the toy box and picked up the Velveteen Rabbit. And Velveteen Rabbit was happy. Then, newer, brighter toys came into the toy box, and they had special tricks. Some could move when the boy pushed a button, others bounced high. Velveteen Rabbit had no special tricks or buttons. No wonder the boy started to choose these other new toys. At night, when the toys were back all in the toy box, the other toys talked with pride about the fine things they could do. Velveteen Rabbit was quiet. There was not much to say. Only one other toy in the toy box was like Velveteen Rabbit. Cowboy Horse was also a soft, fluffy toy, but he was old. Most of his hair was worn away, and he had only one eye left. Cowboy Horse had said to Velveteen Rabbit, "Soft toys like us really are the lucky ones. We get loved the most, and when soft toys get loved and loved, we can become real." "What is real?" said Velveteen Rabbit. "Being real is the best," said Skin Horse. "You can move when you want to move, and when you are Real, you are loved, and you can show your love back. One day, Nana, who took care of the boy, flew open the lid of the toy box. She said in a busy tone, "Oh dear, this walking doggie is missing. That walking doggie is missing. I must find something else for the boy." In a second, Velveteen Rabbit was plopped down onto the bed with the boy. This began another happy time for Velveteen Rabbit. Each night the boy would hold Velveteen Rabbit close in his arms. In the morning the boy would show Velveteen Rabbit how to make rabbit holes under the sheets, and if the boy went outside to a picnic or to the park, Velveteen Rabbit would come with him too. And after a while, with the hugging and the holding, much of Velveteen Rabbit's fur got matted down. Its pink nose grew less pink with all the boy's kisses. But Velveteen Rabbit did not care. It was happy. One day, the boy became sick, and his forehead got very hot. The doctor came and went, and Nana walked back and forth in her fear. Day after day the boy stayed in bed. There was nothing for Velveteen Rabbit to do but to stay in bed too, day after day. Then, at last, the boy got better, and such joy in the house. The doctor said the boy must go to the shore. Oh, how wonderful that would be, thought Velveteen Rabbit. Many times the boy had talked happily about the shore, and today and told him of its white sands and big blue ocean. "What about this old bunny?" Nana asked the doctor. "That old thing," said the doctor, "it's full of scarlet fever germs. Burn it at once. Get him a new bunny." So Velveteen Rabbit was thrown into a sack along with the boy's bed sheets and old clothes and a lot of junk. The sack was carried out to the backyard. The gardener was told to burn the whole thing, but the gardener was too busy with picking the beans and peas before nightfall, and so he left the sack behind. "I will take care of it tomorrow," he said, and the sack was not tied at the top, and Velveteen Rabbit fell out. The next day, when the gardener picked up the sack to take it away to be burned, Velveteen Rabbit was not in it. Then it started to rain. Velveteen Rabbit was sad. So far from the boy, never again to be nice and cozy together, and now soaking wet. A tear fell from the Velveteen Rabbit's eye, and over his cheek it plopped under the grass. All at once, at the spot where the tear fell, a flower grew up. Then the bud of the flower opened, and a tiny fairy came out and said, "Little rabbit," said the fairy, "do you know who I am?" "I wish I did," said Velveteen Rabbit. "I am the fairy that takes care of toys that are well loved," said the fairy. But by then, Velveteen Rabbit was shabby and gray. The boy had loved off all of his whiskers. The pink lining in his ears had long turned gray. His brown spots, once fresh and bright, were now faded and hard to see. It is time now for me to make you real," said the fairy. "I think I remember real," said Velveteen Rabbit. "Now, what was it Cowboy Horse had said? Ah, yes, when you are real, you can move when you want to move. You are loved, and you can love back." With one touch of the fairy's wand, Velveteen Rabbit felt different. Trickily, all of a sudden, each one of his two legs, sewn together tight, could move. A fly landed on Velveteen Rabbit's head, and it was itchy. As quick as a wink, that foot was up at the Velveteen Rabbit's head to scratch it off. So, this is being real? I can move when I want to move? I will show you some new friends, said the fairy. And the fairy took Velveteen Rabbit where several rabbits ran and hopped about. Soon they were all great friends. Time went by, and the boy was back from the shore. He was all better now. One day, the boy went to the backyard to play. From the trees nearby, a few rabbits hopped out, and one rabbit was brown all over, and another one was all white. A third rabbit had brown spots. Most of them faded, and then that one hopped the closest to the boy. The boy thought, why, this rabbit looks a lot like my old bunny that was lost when I was sick. I loved that bunny. What he didn't know was that it was his very own bunny come back to see the boy, for he was reason the Velveteen Rabbit had become real. The end. Go to sleep. There you go, kids. That's it. That's the Velveteen Rabbit. That's tonight's story with TV Grandpa. Hey, Craig. You still got time. It's only 26 minutes into the show, and we're headed for the Daily Bread portion of the program. So good night, kids. I will see you tomorrow with another story. Singing praises to God. That will be today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program. But the Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2021 is Jeremiah 43 through 45 and Hebrews 5. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, sing praises to God. We're going to be reading 1 Chronicles 15, 29 through 16:11. So that's a lot of reading for us, folks. So here we go. 1 Chronicles 15:29 through 6:11. 1 Chronicles 15:29 through 1 Chronicles 16:11. As the ark of the covenant of the Lord was entering the city of David, Michal, daughter of Saul, watched from a window, and when she saw King David dancing and celebrating, she despised him in her heart. They brought the ark of God and set it inside the tent that David had pitched for it, and they presented burnt offerings and fellowship offerings before God. After David had finished sacrificing the burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord. And then he gave a loaf of bread, a cake of dates, and a cake of raisins to each Israelite man and woman. And he appointed some of the Levites to minister before the ark of the Lord, to exalt, thank, and praise the Lord, the God of Israel. Asaph was the chief, and next to him in rank was Zechariah. Then in Jaziel, Shemarath, Jehiel, Mathathan, Elib, Benaiah, Obed-Edom, and Jeiel. They were to play the lyres and harps. Asaph was to sound the cymbals, and Benaiah and Jaziel, the priests, were to blow the trumpets regularly before the ark of the covenant to God. That day, David first appointed Asaph and his associates to give praises to the Lord in this manner. Give praises to the Lord, proclaim his name, make known among the nations what he has done. Sing to him, sing praises to him, tell of all his wonderful acts. Glory in his name. Glory in his holy name. And let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice, and look to the Lord and his strengths. See and seek his face always. That was 1 Chronicles 15:29 through 16:11. Which concludes our daily bread portion of the program. Sing praises to his name was the devotion, and it was brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into The Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, Craig, hey, it's 29. It's 30 right now. Time to head on in. See you later, Craig. Have a great day. Don't work too hard. Have a good night. All right? Alrighty then. Well, I got one more song for you folks, and it goes like this. Well, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow, because, well, hey, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too.